All right. So obviously, I was checking out a few minutes of this video, and obviously, this is gonna be a sham talk. And I guess I really have to point and talk about this because one, I have someone in my little friend group in this digital space. Obviously, it's Kid Katsy, and they have also transitioned to the point of becoming a VTuber. And obviously, I know that from the video that he made, it was more like for fun, not like how these VTubers go into like having like content to making like all these other like cool stuff. And honestly, like this was an interesting topic that she was bringing up, and I've only seen little glimpses of this VTuber around the space, and her name is Numi. So she made this video, and it says this needs to stop, and I'll explain a little bit more as she explains the video.
Hey, sorry for the serious video here, but I need to
Oh
talk
yes,
about
I
some
forgot
things
it's
that
early
have
for
been
you
brought to
there.
my attention regarding
So you have coffee
some of
first
the videos that I've
like
been seeing
espresso
pop
dark
up on
Turkish.
YouTube nowadays.
Nice.
The clipping community,
Pristine.
I think, is one of the most important parts of the streaming ecosystem, as many people don't have the time to watch their whole stream and like this.
Yeah, and that's what obviously like I'm doing as well. Like obviously I'm trying to make little clips of like stuff that like happens in my streams. Like it's the same thing with VTubers. Like they like usually go for like I would say like 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to possibly even like subathons where they just go like for a full ass day streaming. And usually a lot of people like tune in, some people can't because they got work, they got outside life, and it's just understandable, and I get that. So that's why clips are a thing, which is something that's going to be touched upon. So I'm not going to explain too much. I'll
To
let
see
the video
general highlights
explain.
and clips of their favorite streamers when they have the time. There are different things that cause a streamer to get more attention, and in my case, getting clips from a few clippers back in the day really helped people find out about
Ever
them.
try mixing
Yeah, I have my own
Corona
stuff
into
and
the
my own
coffee?
personality that really
Not a
helped
fan of
boost me,
Corona
but
anymore,
back
or
then,
beer
I
in
didn't
general.
push on
It's
YouTube,
like nasty.
and those clippers ended up bringing a lot of really great viewers to my streams that I know are still around in my community today. The fans, while they aren't the streamer, are still a really huge part in the image that's being shown to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
They say that the community reflects the streamer, and I would definitely say that's true.
All right. Oh no, I don't want to mean a Chinese person sneezing into it. Wait, what? Oh, I'm confused. What do you mean by that, Allegor? But I mean, I guess like the well, my community is open. That's what I want to say. Like mine is open to the point of like what they want me to react, and obviously they're all chill to the people that I like have been coming across in my chat. Oh, so you don't like any alcohol? Maybe a bit of wine? Well, to answer that question, like I've been dabbling. Like when it comes to like drinking, I kind of like have not done that anymore because I've been just busy with my outside work. That if I end up like drinking, like I would just grab one beer and then I'll probably like go into like something a little bit more strong, like tequila or whiskey or stuff like that. What you meant by I know it's not Chinese, but it's like Chinese person, Corona as in the disease as well as the beer. Oh my gosh, it was the joke. Jesus. Well, see, my community is a little bit more open with their jokes, so sorry about that if it offends you. Obviously, it's just a joke. But yeah, I did not know that. See, like I'm not in the loop.
My mods here, my friends, and everyone I interact with, and just how I act in general, is a really big part in shaping my community. It directly influences them and the way that they act and the way that they deal with other people. But it also goes the same way for the viewers. Oftentimes you learn about a streamer from a friend, a tweet, a TikTok, or in this case, a clip.
Yes, and that's usually like how I end up like exploring all the VTubers in this space where let's see. If I were like to like say how many people China President Jesus. Let's see, so I already know this one person that I follow on Twitch as well. Let's see, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're talking like around like almost like 10 people of the digital space that I've come across through what's it called? either TikToks or YouTube shorts or stuff like that, like any kind of little clip that came out of it from like a random account, because usually it's not them that do the clips, it's some fan that wants to do the clips for them just to get exposure. And yeah, I end up later tuning in, and they're pretty sick. Like, they're pretty awesome people. So obviously, to any VTuber who ends up coming across this, you guys do an amazing job. You guys have different personalities, energies. I love the interactions that you guys give off. And yeah, like, you guys are just awesome. If one day, I don't know, if I get the chance to collab with you, that would be amazing. And I definitely want to see, like, who you are as a person, because I already, like, have a friend in the digital space, and they're progressing forward into, like, how they go with their content, to their outside life, to, like, this and that. It's pretty awesome. So that's amazing.
They're really good clippers that help you learn about the streamer.
Yeah.
And then they're the ones that are pretty disrespectful. I've never had a huge problem with clips because I've been fortunate enough to have really kind fans and respectful ones that run these accounts and listen to my boundaries and would delete clips or rename things if it was ever getting to a point that would make me feel uncomfortable in any way.
I'll read in
But
just a sec.
recently, there have been a numerous amount of these channels popping up that have been so incredibly gross to see that it's been putting off not only me, but my community and communities adjacent. These people...
Yeah, I will give that point in just one sec. You said, so you like whiskey, you really don't like that many, especially Jack Daniels, huge disappointment. Your choice is Johnny Walker with Coke or Ballantine. Well, when it comes to that, like, I'm more into the aspect of just, like, mixing stuff. Like, I dabble into, like, the checking out some YouTube shorts about, like, oh, like, you mix this with that, it makes something awesome. And I've done that. Like, I have bottles that I just do mixing. Like, one recent one, I did a Paloma, and that shit was, like, really amazing for, like, the little steps that it told me to go for. And it was, like, the most simplest thing, but it was, like, the most tastiest thing to, like, try. And I end up sharing that with my friends, and they give them, like, points as well. And they were, like, saying, why aren't you, like, a mixologist? And a bartender's like, I don't know, we'll see. Later in life, I might end up, like, dabbling in that, and also dabbling in other stuff that I got, like, because I'm a person. I grow. You love amaretto? Neat. It's delicious too. Yeah, I haven't tried amaretto. I definitely want to try amaretto, but, like, some of the bottles are just expensive, so, like, I'm kind of, like, taking my time and getting, like, when I go to the store, like, those sales prices. But going back to this, obviously, sorry, again, to someone who wants to watch the video. Like, I know I do a lot of yapping, but that's how it is when it comes to streaming. You end up not collaborating. You end up talking with your chat, and that's basically, like, the beauty about it. And that's the same thing with the beauty of these VTubers trying to, like, talk with you, like, vibe with you and stuff like that. But going with her point of, there's some clip channels that, like, do some crazy ass thumbnails. Like, I've come across it while, what's it called, looking for the next video for my streams, and then it just shows, oh, like, this VTuber does this on stream, and it's the most wildest thing, and it has, like, a crazy ass thumbnail. And yeah, it's just, like, crazy, like, how much clickbait comes out of it. And yet, I know that clickbait was a thing, and people were like, bro, like, don't clickbait people. And they started reporting those said channels that were clickbaiting, and it's still continuing, which there's nothing to be with nothing to be fixed, which is a sad thing.
People are doing this by mass producing these extremely misleading
Whoever likes IPA,
that
beer needs to
oftentimes
be
have
studied.
nothing to do with the actual content being shown. Actually, I would like to say that pretty much every single video that we have seen has been extremely misleading or clickbaity and having nothing to do with the title or the thumbnail at hand. Let me show you what I mean. Here's just an example of one of the accounts that I've been seeing lately. This is one of the channels that I was always making fun of because the titles were so stupid and misleading. And
yeah, this is basically like I don't know if this is AI working on it, since we are like in the digital space of like people like already dabbling with chat gpt, and now it's going to the point where I know that the recent Samsung is saying, oh, your AI companion, the Samsung Galaxy S25, because that's what I was like checking out like while I was like doing some video searching for yesterday on my stream. And then it's like this, like I have some videos that are like stuff that I checked out, and then it has stuff like this, like out of nowhere. I'm like, bro, like that's a crazy ass thumbnail. Yeah, there's a bunch of people that end up clicking on it because they want to know like what the fuck is gonna happen in that stream, of why are they not banned or stuff like that, and usually it's just something normal. But I know that this doesn't just appear just in YouTube. It's also in TikTok. It's also in Instagram Reels, like stuff like that. Like it's a crazy ass space that we're in when it comes to just these people. Like these are just normal people that do clips like this, like to the people that they love.
And
It's
it's
just
completely
crazy.
untrue. Then we saw this one, and then we saw this one, and then we saw this one. This
Like
account
there's
was
a
brought to my
lot.
mod's attention via a ticket in our Discord server, and as you can see, the content is very obviously uploaded with the intent to mislead viewers. I understand that a lot of people have a deep interest in a streamer's personal life for some reason, even though me myself, I'm pretty open about a lot, and despite that, people still want to know more about the sexual stuff or my actual.
Yep, that's obviously another great thing that goes into that same deal, that like when it comes to like these people that sometimes make these channels, like they get really weird to the point that they want to know like their sex life and their more open stuff, and it's just creepy, bro. Like how the term says, she ain't gonna fuck you, or they ain't gonna fuck you. No matter how much you go, you do that tier 3 sub, you're not gonna get that. Stop it. Get some help, please. And obviously it just sucks cuz these VTubers just want to do like their own fun with their community, and like I said, all of them are chill. The ones I've been able to like come across, like they're all chill ass people that if I were to meet them in real life, I would want to hang out with them, like do some cool stuff. But yeah, it's just a degeneracy that just comes in. It's just so disgusting. Ugh. Yeah, people in 20 or 2008 didn't clickbait. They uploaded real porn on YouTube. What? Oh yeah. Well, like here's the thing, Eligor. Like usually people find ways to bypass stuff um because there was those controversies of like, bro, like they're saying no nudity on YouTube, yet they have like little sections that people dive in because there's some people that dig into like the rabbit holes, and they find some crazy ass videos, yet it would involve nudity, but they would say it's like a learning moment, like something educational, like, oh, let's see yoga. And I know something with yoga, there's something that involves with nudity, and that shit got bypassed. So it's crazy to think about that, like how much it bypasses. So crazy.
Actual personal relationship, I guess. And because of that, passerbys would go by, see clips like this, and look at these titles and be like, what the hell, and click on them. Because they're clickbaity titles, right?
Yes.
You can agree with that. Just
I
judging
agree
by
with
this,
that.
you can already tell it's not like any normal clip you would see of a fan that actually likes me and my content. I need a boyfriend. I want to fuck. I like hard sex. Drunk Numi on reason why she will be single forever. Drunk Numi is in need of a man. Drunk Numi's confession about hard sex. Numi is trying to fuck buff so hard. And then you go ahead and you click on one of these videos.
You lean into this. I'm really right now. I had 2 buzz balls, White Claw, bro.
Immediately, you can tell the subtitles are inaccurate in talking about balls, like a man's genitalia, and not the fact that I'm just drinking a buzz ball, an alcoholic beverage during one of my streams. I feel him.
Michael.
Oh, you're... Go back.
Streams.
Go back.
I feel him.
Oh, dude, bro, these weird ass people. Stop being so fucking weird, bro. Jesus. Like, if you're a fan, respect the fan. Don't treat them like a piece of objects. Bro, there's something called something free. I'm not gonna say it because you have to have that two mindset brain. Stop being fucking weird. Leave them alone, bro.
My bro. My bro.
I said, bro. But the subtitles say, I feel him. Numi is really in need of a man, and it's from a collab with me, Neuro, and Evil.
So adorable when you're angry.
Oh my god.
Please yell some more.
Showing this whole part so you can see how dumb and misleading it is. It is! What the fuck, bro?
I don't want to yell.
You know what?
What?
I'm quaking and shaking right now at your anger. Maybe you do have a bit of a fight in you.
What?
So honestly, just by looking at this video for a couple seconds, you know that this does not at all match the title of the video, nor does it match the thumbnail.
Yes, that's like the other thing that I already said from the last point. When it comes to like these crazy ass thumbnails, there's some people that obviously want to click on it because like, bro, like, how did they not get banned? What are they doing in Twitch? And they see the clip, and then it's just like a normal, like, just random clip of what happened that had a little bit of a topic of it, but it did not have nothing of the context what it said or the thumbnail that it said in there. Yet people, they sadly fall for it, and it's a sad thing. And they give these degenerates the view, and obviously, like, I can't persuade the people that make these like atrocities of channels, because I know that there's a community out there that if I were to piss them off too much, they would be on my ass. But like I'm just saying, like, it's just, don't be weird. Like, if you love the person that if you love the creator, like, just support them. Put some funny clips. That's all you gotta do. Funny clips equal a lot of views, and usually sometimes the creators that find these clips, channels, they end up making jokes, they end up making like fun stuff, and they say, I appreciate for you for making these clips. But since you go into this route, it just gets freaking weird, and then it goes to the point where that said creator talks to their team, and they find ways to get your channel deleted. I know you don't want that. So, like I said, just keep it professional. Like I said, if you really love the creator, post their funny moments that they have done so more people could enjoy a laugh. Because I know it's a sad world out there, and we need laughs, not degeneracy. Oh, man. So bad, bro.
It's clickbait. Numi is not single anymore, which obviously is not true. Numi goes viral. Her sex on mountain truth will shock you. I don't recall ever having sex on a mountain or sex at all, but go off, I guess. You'll notice immediately on these videos that the comments are usually very negative. They're complaining about the fact that these videos do not match the title or the thumbnail. The content doesn't match because it's obviously misleading and it's pissing people off. Posting clickbait is how you get your kneecaps destroyed.
Oh,
These are the comments under the video called Numi is trying to fuck Buff so hard. And of course, that's not at all what I'm talking about in the video. And then you look at the comments, in which part of these whole 4-minute clips does Numi try to fuck Buff Pup? This is such a clickbait. This is so clickbait. How are your subtitles so inaccurate? Maybe learn some English. Maybe using speech recognition software to generate the caption. It's AI generated crap. So this brings something else to the table here. All of these videos have the same kind of format, a very, very misleading title, a very, very misleading thumbnail, with the top having the same exact layout of text, something extremely erotic, NSFW, just something that you wouldn't or shouldn't be looking at on YouTube. I like hard sex. I want to screw. I want sex. I love balls. you guys are free to clip that if you want. Whatever. Because at least this is something that I'm actually saying.
See? There you go. She even implied it. Like, she said something funny. I freaking laughed. There you go. She said it on live. On this video, she said a joke about loving balls because she was looking at this. Oh my god, dude. It's like, holy shit. How many seconds did that shit take me? 3 seconds to think about that. Like, holy shit. Like, that isn't how the clip goes. I'll try to see that if the end of this video, like, I'm gonna refresh my my page, and if I end up finding like a video that has this kind of little aspect, I'll show you that they're not capping. This is actually true. Like, this space, when it comes to like these clip channels, really just go like with that format. It's a sad world, bro. Sad world.
Thing that me and my mods and my team have found out is that, yes, a common theme on videos like this, from this channel, this channel, this channel, this channel, and this channel. We realized when we looked at the More button, there's the About page. And you'll find that if you go to the About page, on every single one of these channels, even the one with no videos, they all share a similar AI-generated description about their profile and their page. It's all very similar, and they made us realize, oh, this is likely all ran by the same exact person. And the same exact person is using AI-generated stuff to create this content. I mean, look at the profile picture and the banner.
Yeah.
This is AI generated. And then you look, and then you see it's the same exact way that they're doing everything, because they're probably aware of the fact that these new accounts that they're making are likely going to get demonetized or taken off. So they just make a new one. They're making a bunch to capitalize off of this as much as they can. And I know that it's bad enough that they're going after me, but they're also going after my friends like Lucy, like Lily, with completely misleading titles and completely misleading videos that have nothing to do with what's actually being talked about. Content aside, these kind of titles shouldn't even be on YouTube in the first place. How are these allowed? And then you go over.
Yeah, that is true. Like, there was like this one piece of media that had a a bad word in it, and it said YouTube cannot let you post this title. Yet it's so crazy how some of these like channels bypass through like the most bullshitty of titles. Like, this should be already like taken down like in a day. Something odd, bro. Just so odd shit.
And then you look and you sit here wondering to yourself, how is this kind of stuff allowed? Surely YouTube is going to be taking down this kind of content, right? But then you go over and look at one of my friends' accounts and notice that their ASMR account has been taken down. When all she's doing is ASMR. Just looking down at the comments, you're going to see how upset people are by the clickbait titles. They're going to complain and dislike it, but then you're also going to see a few people assume that I'm the one posting them, or that it's an actual fan posting them. It's not only giving off the impression that I'm misleading viewers, but this content in general is just overtly sexual and just untrue. One could argue that because I make offhand dirty comments on my stream, it would make sense for these videos to come up, which I know is a common theme with some of my videos regarding the games I play or the jokes that I make about my favorite anime characters and my lackluster love life. But I digress. There's a difference between that and misleading viewers in such a harmful way with content that would lead viewers to believing something that isn't real.
But that's the thing, like, when it comes to this, obviously, if this ends up jumping to the space of Numi, this is my little thing that I wanted to, like, say. Well, we're in this age, year, however you want to go with this, where AI is going to be growing exponentially. We can't escape it. I know we can't, because obviously people, they started learning it back when ChatGPT was starting to like grow. Then it went to the point of a bunch of apps having some sort of AI, to the point that like there's degeneracy in the app space where, oh, you can make your AI girlfriend. You could have an AI voice of your favorite creator. People started diving into that. Making AI music, thumbnails, art, stuff like that. And now we're at to the point where AI is starting to jump into taking clips and the person just saying, oh, make a dirty title. And it's gone to the point where it's gonna go into that, and we just can't stop the bots channels from growing with this kind of mess. So obviously, I will say this: keep your head high. Find these channels and take them down. Try to see if you could find the main channel that has that and take that one down so all these channels could disappear. And yeah, like, just keep a head high, because you never know how many channels are still out there in that digital space that we call YouTube, or social media in general, that keep doing this. Because it's a sad thing, because it's not just like VTubers that are also getting affected, it's also other people that AI decides to like find randomly and involves them in like a story. Because there was like a video that I saw that had this one lady, and she was saying they're using my face for an AI, and it's like scary because I never posted this, and yet it found a way to like get my my facial recognition and everything out of that. So it's scary, but it's just keeping your head high on moments like this, and it sucks. It really sucks.
Even if people feel a certain way about me, when these videos become more popular, these accounts realize that they can profit off of these kinds of videos and just do the same exact thing, but with other streamers and other YouTubers and other VTubers. And this stuff is just going to get worse and worse. And unfortunately, we put on the algorithm and deter viewers from looking at actual content of me or other streamers and build up this perception that this is how we are, when that's never really the case at all. It's also really interesting to know how these titles even slide in the first place. People can argue this and that or whatever on YouTube, but on my streams on Twitch, they're set to 18 and up because I'm aware of how bad my potty mouth is or how dirty my jokes can be. I'm so fortunate with my community that most of them can look at these videos and know that this isn't true because they actually watch my videos.
Yeah.
But then there are going to be these people that want to get to know me or want to get to know some other streamer that's getting...
And they can't do it because obviously there's these like clickbait channels that end up tarnishing the reputation of who they are. It's like me. If I were to make a clip of something I said that was like either like messed up, either something that like was just really bad, they would use that clip to put me under the rug and or brush me away, basically. Sorry, I don't know much of like the metaphors and stuff, but they would like push me away to like say I'm a terrible person and that I should not be followed and stuff like that. And usually, like I said, like in my last TikTok video, I'm this kind of person, and if you meet me on stream and talk with me, you'll know that I'm not that person that clip said. I'm not that kind of person they were trying to make me be. And I'm actually a chill person, and I love to like interact with you. Like I've done it with people with here on the chat where they would have their questions and I would answer to them, and if they have reactions that they want me to check out from videos that they have also been recommended and they want me to see like what my reaction is going to be, I do the same thing of interacting with you. I'm not to the point I'm going to be like, no dude, I hate this. Like I go to the point that if there's something that I don't like out of like the something that was recommended, I just say, well, it's not for me, sorry, like thank you for the recommendation, but I still don't. And yeah, like it's just sad, bro. Like I said, sad people. These are just sad ass people
getting put on the spot like this and get the wrong impression of them, and it kind of sucks. It really sucks. I have an audience that's well aware of me and my personality, so that it won't affect me as severely as it could affect other channels that likely depend on clips to be known out there. They don't have as much reach. And it sucks. It sucks that that's a thing. And it sucks that these channels are coming up. And I really just wanted to make this video to just showcase how silly these videos are and these channels are. These stupid AI-generated channels made by these people who can lie about being a fan to hide their true intent of wanting to profit and monetize off of these poor viewers who have no idea about their streamer that they're watching. And like I said, I'm really lucky because I know that I have my own content. I have a bunch of channels that even if they don't get as many views or this or that, I know that it's reaching
people,
my audience, and they're
the
getting
fans.
to know me and know that, yeah, I'm silly. I make dirty jokes sometimes. I'm goofy. I'm a girl failure, but I'm also somebody who does other things. And I know that's the case with so many other people that are streaming.
Yep.
People could say like, oh, you deserve this, you deserve that. But you would hate if people would make up all of this fake shit about you too. It's not a matter of this or that. It's a matter of what's real and what isn't. If you're gonna
Yes. She was speaking fire, guys. She was speaking fire. Obviously, there's gonna be people in this space that watch your videos, and there's a term around there, Miss Numi. I don't know if you've heard this, but there's hate watchers, and those hate watchers, they always end up hating you because there's something about you that they just hate. Like, oh, it might be your voice. Oh, it might be your face. Oh, it might be like how you do these like things like on stream. There's a lot of things that these hate watchers do. I'm not gonna like go into the space of like bashing more on them, but like they do that. But yeah, they always try to give that one view. Because they want to see what's the next comment to like say because of what you did in that video. And I'm sorry, like to those hate watchers that do these things. Like, bro, if you were to be in that same space where you had to do content like that, there's also gonna be hate watchers at you. So it's kind of funny, like, you want to do the hate watching to the person that you're watching, but then if one day you decide to make content like for an audience to grow, there's gonna be one hate watcher just waiting for you, like ready to like have that hateful comment. And it's just sad, bro. Like it's just sad. But now we're at this point where AI is now being a fuel into the fire of, you know what? I get to make a clip of anything from this said creator, but I get to make it my own, where I could just be like, oh, let's tarnish the reputation of this person by saying, oh, they're so dirty behind the scenes, or they're so evil, and here's the reason why. Manipulate people, posting clickbait. It's sad. And like I said, they deserve help. They really deserve help. But I know I'm gonna piss off people, and that's fine. You are free to have your own judgment. I'm not gonna change your judgment. I'm just a human. I'm just a Mexican. That's all you gotta understand. I'm just a Mexican who made this channel because of inspiration of friends. And here I am talking about the said things. And no, bro.
gonna do a clickbaity gooner title, shouldn't it actually be a real fucking gooner thing? Jesus Christ. What?
Yes.
If you're gonna do something like that, do it like my Azure Lane video with the big feet in the background. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh God.
But
Big
I just
feet,
hope
huh?
that making a video like this will help bring to light how fucked up these channels can be. And if you do see these channels, to try your best to report them and get rid of them. I'm hoping that by making a video like this, we can all kind of band together every kind of community of somebody that's been affected by this, that we can all come together and we can mass report these accounts. You can bring up a menu and you can report the image or the title. You can report it for sexual content or spam or misleading content. And hopefully, if enough of us band together with this, we can try our best to take down these accounts and hopefully help make the VTubing clipping sphere just a little bit more bearable. And I'm really sorry that I had to make something like this, but I think complaining about it on streams isn't going to do any good because those aren't the things that are going to get clipped anyway.
But that's when this is the one thing that I will say for the last thing, Miss Yumi. Do that. Even if you don't think that fans are not going to clip that, clip it, save it. Because you never know when something that you say and that is going to be really used, should be used. Because that way you have something to fuel your audience to stop this. Whether it's like something that's like harmful, that is hurting someone in your space, someone in the community space, because obviously that's where you're going with. you never know. You just keep it in there. Just keep it in like in a little folder for I don't know. I guess title it whenever it's needed, and then it just has that clip. Because that's what I end up doing when I end up forgetting stuff. So yeah.
I guess the best way to go about it is to just talk to you like this and say, hey, that stuff is not me. Those videos are very misleading and they're preying on you and your view to benefit them. And if you guys want actual good clippers or actual good content, there are incredible viewers of my community and my friends' communities who post just really good clips of me and my friends or a bunch of other streamers that you know and love. They're out there. They're good. They're great. They are not AI. And they're doing so with the intent of helping the clipping ecosystem, helping you guys find the streamer that you like or the Oshi that you like without making you go, what? There's no way this is real. When most
that was like basically like my first point with some stuff. Like obviously with her, it just appeared out of nowhere. Where I just saw the title that says this needs to stop. I did not know I was gonna jump into this, but now that I was able to jump into that, like I definitely want to tune in. So Miss Yumi, you got yourself a viewer. Maybe I might not get the chance to like watch your streams, but let's see. Let's jump into the space. Let's see if they're streaming. Then obviously, well, fuck. Let's see. They got 375k viewers. Nice. You know what? We'll follow. And to prove it, here it is. There she is. So that's support because obviously I did not fall into the little rabbit hole of like, holy shit, like what is this clip? But I do agree that it is really fucked up the things that people are doing. And why is this going into the point of like me talking about this as well? Besides obviously the topic for this Sham Talk. Well, the reason why is because like I said, I have a friend in this space, Kit Katsy, who obviously is starting to develop more as a VTuber, like obviously making a second channel, to collabing with creators such as myself and potentially more creators out there. I don't want them to fall into that hole like the VTubers like how Numi was explaining, or any other VTuber will probably explain one day, that they're falling into this hole where they're just being tarnished over these AI generated bot accounts from a person that just wants to see them like get hurt. And it's just a sad thing. Like fuck, like it's so sad that they do this hate watching. Like yeah, I just don't like it. Like they're disgusting ass people. But if we could change it and work as a community, I know this thing could be stopped. But it just takes time. Like at the end, it just takes time. So the last thing that I said I was gonna do is, let's see if I get one of these videos, and if I do, I will showcase it to show that they are not joking. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I got anything. Yeah, I don't see anything pop out. But like I said, I do have the little mission of, if I see a degenerate channel that has something AI, I will destroy it. Justice for these VTubers, because obviously no one deserves this degeneracy take on them. Like if they have adult jokes, if they have those dirty moments, not what I'm not what you're thinking of. Stop trying to take this out to account. Obviously, like there's something that is adult based, which is a like how she was saying feet. Then obviously that's just them. That's just them, and it's not AI. As long as it's them, doing this thing, saying the adult jokes, that is when it's okay. When it's a AI doing that, yeah, I'm freaking reporting that, bro. AI, scary thing, and it's not much to do, but report the channels. Damn.